Hello everybody and welcome to NXT. Hello Sean. We are live tonight here at NXT and we are live in Jacksonville, Florida, the hometown of our general manager Kelly for tonight's episode of NXT. I'm Joe Tessitore, and I am Joe Tessitore, and I am alongside Gail Kim and Gail tonight. We've got two big returns tonight. Absolutely, we're seeing two in-ring returns tonight, that being of Patrick Cox and Sarah Ponting. We haven't seen them in a good while, but they are back tonight, and Kelly has wasted no time in trying to recruit both of them into Mutiny. Kelly has put Sarah Ponting against our new Evolve Women's Champion Rachel Pierce, and if Sarah Ponting is successful in taking down Rachel Pierce, then Sarah will be a part of Mutiny. And also Paddy Cox has been given the task of bringing the Speed Championship into Mutiny as he takes on Super Sean Legacy tonight for the Speed title. And also big fatal four-way to determine who will be next in line to face Hermione Lee, as Natalia, the Real Deal Zeta Steel, Sally Dennis and Ruby Soho all fight for an opportunity to take down Hermione Lee and become North American champion. Hey Isabel. Ooh, oh, 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 let's go. I'm doing alright, Isabel. How are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sami Zayn. Yeah, he got angry. I was watching that. I was watching the BBL. Steve Smith got angry because people were booing him and he got distracted. He was getting distracted and he got angry. My brother was giving him shit. Swear, my brother was giving him shit. Well, here comes Sami Zayn. Last week, Sami Zayn had a awesome Isabel. We saw Sami Zayn last week put up a valiant fight against Trent Lake, but of course, Kelly was once again basically threatening Sami Zayn's livelihood. Yeah, if there's one thing we've learned about Kelly is that she's been threatening Sammy's livelihood. Sammy. Jacksonville, Florida. First of all, I just want to say Kelly is a bitch. Wow. Yes, she is. Wow. Even her hometown's even hates her. Kelly, you continue to attack me, abuse me, and try to push me around. Last week, you said I like Steve Smith. He's Australia, our country. My brother don't like him because he's from Sydney. And honestly, I am sick of it. You keep threatening my beautiful wife and my innocent young son. And honestly, I don't get it. I don't get why you have to attack my livelihood to try and get what you want. If you really want me to do what you want, then maybe you should ask nicely, politely. Maybe come out here, show some decency. You know, maybe be the nice Kelly Kelly that we all loved. Because I sure as hell ain't gonna listen to this bitchy, over-the-top, egotistical Kelly Kelly that thinks she knows exactly what's best for business. Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. So right now, I'm going to be facing Caleb Peterson, the new NXT North American Champion. So you know what? Why don't you get your butt out here so I can kick your ass? Ho-ho! Sami Zayn's in a fight mood tonight. Sami Zayn's in a fight mood tonight. Well, I can't say I blame him. His livelihood's being threatened. Kelly Kelly has said that she will be taking money from Sammy's family's bank account. Dun, 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 and leave them bankrupt so then they can start living on the streets. I don't know. I do not understand. Oh, look at Caleb bringing out a sword. I do not understand Kelly Kelly's motivations about all that, but look at this. And here comes the North American Champion, Caleb Peterson. The new North American Champion. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, he defeated AJ Styles to win that title. AJ Styles now moved on over to Monday Night Raw. We wish him the best of luck over there. Yeah, Kelly doesn't seem to be all that bothered that NXT lost AJ Styles. She put out a tweet about it saying, well, he was a washed up old man anyway. Because she said NXT is about the future, not the past. That welcome home chant is so annoying. I'm sorry. I know it was a nice attention to detail when it was first revealed, but now it's just flat out annoying. My left ear got a little itchy. And Caleb with a roll up. Sami Zayn flips over. A win here over Caleb is going to be big for Sami Zayn. Oh yeah, because Sami Zayn, you know, he came to NXT. He came to NXT because he had different motivations for why he came to NXT. He said he wanted to return back home to where his career all started. He said Kelly offered him a contract, a big contract, to return back to NXT so he can help out some of the younger guys, and Sami happily agreed, but that was before Kelly's change of attitude. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happened before Kelly's change of attitude, and I guess that contract that Kelly was guaranteeing Sami, that guaranteed Sami before, is no longer active. Because now she's threatening to take money from him and his family. Now Caleb gaining the early advantage. Yeah, I know it doesn't matter, Isabel, but to my brother it does. It's a bit, I know it's weird. It's hard to explain. And now Sami Zayn. Oh, DDT! And now Sami Zayn with a drop kick. Sami Zayn in full control now. And now Sami Zayn in full control. And now Sami Zayn starting to build up momentum now. And this is where things can get very, very dangerous for Caleb. Sami Zayn, blue thunder bomb connecting on Caleb to win, to knock off the champ. Oh, and a kick out. And now Sami Zayn starting to build momentum. And now, oh, look at this. My God. Look at the power of Caleb. Look at this incredible power. Oh, my. Incredible power. And now Caleb looking for the clothesline, and Sami Zayn avoids. And now Sami Zayn with an exploder suplex. And now Sami Zayn into the corner looking for the haluva kick. Now Sami! Oh, wait a minute. That's Kelly. Sami! Remember what we agreed. What we agreed what? Remember that contract you signed? Huh? You remember the contract you signed when they said you would come to NXT? That contract specifically tells you, specifically says that you gotta put over talent. What are you talking about? So, you know damn well what I'm talking about, Sami. That's exactly what I told you to do when you came here. Sami Zayn now turning around, and oh, and Caleb with the clothesline. Sami Zayn. Oh my goodness, and Caleb gets the win. Dun, 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 dun. Good boy, Sami. Good little dog, Sami. Your family is lucky tonight. Oh my God, really? Wow, what kind of BS is this? Kelly is just now abusing her power now. Now she's forcing Sami Zayn to take L's. Well, maybe it was a part of the contract. That's what she said. Ah! Well, that's what she said. It was a part of the contract that Sami agreed to. Well, how do we know that? How do we know that? It could just be Kelly talking crap. Kelly is doing everything in her power to make Sami Zayn obey, just so that he can at least provide for his family. My day's been alright. The EST of Mutiny and the bright future of Mutiny, Carly Bright, standing right here. You're looking at the roughest, the toughest, the meanest, the fastest, the quickest, and the meanest. And And you're looking at the brightest and the brightest star of NXT, Carly Bright. Kendall, you used me. Kendall, you chose Ren over me. And that is going to be the biggest mistake that you ever made in your life. And not only that, Ren Sinclair, you and your little pal want to step up to Mutiny? Well, now the two of you are about to find out why. Mutiny is the meanest group in NXT. And Trish and Tiff, maybe me and Bianca might take your belts. Because more belts in Mutiny, the better. Let's go. The following contest is a tag team match, set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair. Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray looking for some revenge against Carly Bright as they take on Carly Bright and her tag team partner, the EST, Bianca Belair. While Mutiny have become stronger and stronger and stronger within the last several weeks, Kelly's introduction into the group has only been a positive for Mutiny, because she's been adding new member after new member after new member over the last several weeks. I'm on my own against the wall. The pressure's building, no, I never fall. And their opponents representing Mutiny, the shining bright future of NXT, Carly Bright, and the EST of NXT, Bianca Belair. You know what? Can Kendall trust Ren? Remember how she was last season? Ren has changed, Gail. And Kendall has seen it. Kendall has seen Ren Sinclair has done her best to change her ways. Kendall. And Ren Sinclair wants to start, and here we go. Ren told Kendall she wants to start, and here we go. And Ren Sinclair looking to get her hands on Carly Bright. Well, we know how much Ren wants to get her hands on Carly Bright. Remember, these two did fight last week, but it ended in a no contest thanks to Mutiny getting involved. Still to come later tonight, Red Velvet and Bayley will have a face-to-face confrontation just like last week. But their confrontation last week went, well, let's just say it went downhill after the arrival of Xena, who was just in the crowd. Yeah, Xena, who is a former wrestler in Stardom and World Series Wrestling, was just in the crowd watching the show, and Bayley would provoke her. And Bayley would ultimately provoke her, and that's what caused the craziness that would transpire that week. But Kelly has banned Xena from the arena to make sure that nothing like that happens again. Kicked her out of the arena and building last week. to make sure that nothing like that will ever happen again. And now Ren, top rope. And now Ren trying to fight back here. Big crossbody. Down goes Belair. Cover on Belair. And a kick out. Well, Ren right now is in a dire need of a tag. And she's trying to reach the tag. Trying to reach the Kendall. I love you too, Isabel. And Bianca with a running power slam. Well, Ren wanted to start this match, and now Ren is getting exactly what she deserves. And now a torture rack locked in. Can Ren Sinclair hold on? And she does so successfully. And now Sinclair, uppercut, breaks free, tag made. Here comes Kendall. And now Kendall with the right hands. Oh, big clothesline. Kendall with a big clothesline. Tag made. And look at this. And now here we go. The former tag team partners colliding. Bright and Gray, the two former tag team partners, now going at it. Who would have thought we would ever see this match happen? Who would have ever predicted we would have ever seen these two former friends collide in opposite corners? And now Kendall fired up. Kendall looking for the armbar, but Carly Bright able to avoid. Carly Bright avoiding the armbar. Carly Bright knows the ins and outs of Kendall's moveset. If anyone knows Kendall's moveset, it is Carly Bright. And Bright making the tag to Bianca Belair. And Bianca with the right hand. And another tag and tag made again, and here comes Sinclair. Oh! They signed the Rascals only to release Trey Miguel. I don't know if he was released, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, maybe he has a visa issue. I don't know. I saw that Zeta faced Marina in her debut. Not cool. Yeah, it's Marina Shafir, so it's not really any... So you kind of knew she wasn't going to win that. Yeah, Marina's not exactly the first, definitely not the first opponent you want as your debut opponent. Definitely not. And now and Sinclair drops Bianca. Oh. Trey posted on his Instagram that he's taking a break. So he must be so it's just be taking time off then. So he'd be taking time off then. So they definitely signed him. So they would have signed him, but he was just probably just on break, I guess. And now Kendall looking for the Shades of Grey, but Bianca avoids it. Bianca avoids the Shades of Grey. Tag made. Tag made the Bright. And now Ren. And now Ren coming in. Oh, gets dropped to the Hurricanrana. And now Bright. Big elbow, and Bright sends Kendall into the corner. And now look at this. Oh, look out, and there's the armbar. And there's the armbar. There's the armbar. There's the armbar. Is this going to be it? Oh, and Bianca saves it again. Bianca saving Carly Bright. Yeah, Bianca just saved Carly Bright. It looked like Carly was about to tap out. How would you know? How would you know? I could tell she was ready to tap. You could tell she was ready to tap. And now Carly Bright. Oh, man! The Shining Bright! Carly Bright has just pinned her former friend Kendall. Wow. Here are your winners, Carly Bright and Bianca Belair. Bianca took out Sinclair on the outside, and that allowed Carly Bright to hit the Shining Bright on Kendall Gray. Carly Bright just pinned her former best friend, proving that she is indeed better than her. That's right. See that, Kendall? I've always been better than you. Ren and Kendall obviously not very pleased with this outcome. Carly Bright joining Mutiny was the best decision she ever made, because that was her first ever victory. That was her first victory this season. Carly Bright and Bianca Belair make a very good team. I gotta be honest, they make a tremendous team. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, she is the former Evolve Women's Champion, Lucy Wright. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't say that again. I got football on after tonight. We are down to 4 teams. Cool. But you are the former Evolve Women's Champion. I said don't say that. Where's your title? Where's your title? Where's your title? You tapped out. Shut up! I'm calm. I'm remaining calm. I'm not going to let my anger get the better of me. Steven, say I'm hot. Say I'm hotter than your girl, Cassie Fairbanks. And then all is forgiven. You calling me the former champion can all be forgotten about. And I'll move on and forgive you as long as you call me hotter than Cassie Fairbanks. I think Cassie Fairbanks is prettier than you. I said, hey! Hands off him. Put your disgusting hands on my man again. And it won't be Rachel Pierce the only one that makes you tap like a little bitch. Cassie, I'm not in the mood for your games. Oh yeah? You look way more prettier without the Evolve title than you did with it. How about on Evolve this Thursday? Fine by me. But Cassie, you're about to find out what happens when an angry Lucy Wright is far more dangerous than a confident one. I'll see you on Evolve. You okay? Yeah, I am. Thanks. Yeah! Oh, look out! Look at this! Look at this! And Lucy Wright from behind, jumping Cassie Fairbanks. Well, she did say an angry Lucy Wright is dangerous. Oh, jeez, into the wall. I told you, an angry Lucy Wright is far more dangerous. Look at this. So wait a minute. She has, is that lipstick? That is, she just pulled out some lipstick out of her pocket. I'll make you look pretty. Oh, look at it. Look at this. Oh. Look at this. She's smudging lipstick all over Cassie Fairbanks' face. Now you look pretty. Hey, get some help over here. Oh, that was just flat out uncalled for. And that was just flat out heinous from Lucy Wright. Miles Bourne in the ring as we await, as he's ready for action. Oh boy. Oh, tough match for Miles Bourne here tonight. Oh yeah. That's all I gotta say. Best of luck, Miles, because you're gonna need it, buddy. Dun 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 dun. And his opponent being accompanied by the Bangladeshian powerhouse Tracy Lara from St. Paul, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds. Trent Lake. You know, a lot of fans have been questioning why Trent and Tracy would join up with Mutiny, especially when Mutiny debuted. Mutiny attacked Trent and Tracy, and Tracy revealed that yes, Mutiny did make life for me and Trent difficult, but she basically said that, hey, you know, Kelly Kelly offered us peace. And there's the old saying, if you can't beat them, you join them. And that's exactly what Tracy and Trent decided to do. Instead of fighting Mutiny, they decided to join Mutiny. Well, it was a smart decision. Well, it was a smart decision of them to do so. At least in my book, it was a smart decision of them to join up with Mutiny, because that saying is true. If you can't beat them, you join them. And Trent and Tracy obviously knew the numbers game. Is just too much. Oh, Trent went for a big knee. Well, Powerhouse Hobbs is no longer on AEW's website, so I think all that talk about him going to WWE might be true, because he's no longer on their webpage. Chris Jericho's still on their page, but Hobbs ain't. He's definitely gone. I was looking around on Twitch and a streamer was looking for a shiny Delmise. they were having a hard time finding it. I hope he isn't a Pokemon that is shiny locked. I think Dalmise is the anchor Pokemon. Dalmise is the anchor Pokemon. Dalmise is a very hard Pokemon to find. Dalmise is a very rare Pokemon and it's hard to find. I don't think I've ever found one when I played. I think that Pokemon's in Sun and Moon. So yeah, I don't think I've seen one. So it's definitely a hard Pokemon to find. Only legendary Pokemon get shiny locked. Trent Lake. Miles Bourne has been trying to use his quickness to try and overwhelm Trent. Well, I have to say it's a good strategy. You know, Miles Bourne is very quick. He's agile, young, very talented. He came close to winning the Evolve Championship. We know Norman Burgoyne will now be getting a chance at the Evolve Championship. That time is yet to be determined. But Norman Burgoyne will get a chance at Dean Franklin and his Evolve Championship. And now Miles Bourne taking down Trent. Dalmise is a Ghost and Grass type. Yep. And because it's an anchor, I think it's underwater. Because anchors, you know, are things that are underwater. Miles Bourne looking for a... And this would be a big win for Miles Bourne. Yeah, this would not be a great look for Trent Lake in Mutiny if he ends up losing to Miles Bourne here. Trent Lake could be on the verge of making Mutiny look bad here as Miles Bourne has really been giving Trent a run for his money. Well, Trent Lake, I think, is probably adopting a lot what his girlfriend Tracy Lara has adopted. You know, more of a less dominant style. And look at this. Oh, Miles Bourne was looking for the Bourne to win. Trent counters it into a Lake. 5. Win for Lake, and Trent with the win. Please, sir, can I have some more? Hello, Michael. Here is your winner, Trent Lake. And Trent Lake with a hard-fought victory over Miles Bourne. Well, Miles Bourne gave Trent Lake some issues, but Trent Lake was able to avoid the Bourne to win and score the win with the patented Lake 5. That was a big win. How are you doing, Michael? I feel bad for everyone at the Bears-Rams games sitting at the 18 degrees weather. Try being here in Australia. Try being here in Australia. Go into a sporting event, and you have to sit in the 40 around 40 degrees. Try that, man. Hey, there's my big, sexy Aussie Sarah. Hey, Patty, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Hey, look, good luck against Rachel tonight. You too. You better bring home that speed title. Sarah, I want to ask, why do you think we should join this mutiny group? I know Kelly asked us to join, but do you really think we should trust her? I think so, yes. I think we should. I'm doing good, Michael. How are you? I think we should. Kelly is a great boss. Kelly is a great boss, and I mean, look at everybody in Mutiny. They're all getting equal opportunities. Think about it. We were not getting used at all for months. I guess you've got a point. Look, just focus on bringing the speed title in, okay? That title is right up your alley. I think I'm about to finish up Mario 3D World. Awesome. Just focus on winning the Speed Championship. That title is right up your alley, and it suits your ring style. You're right. It's time for little old Paddy Cox to bring home some gold. I don't see the fantasies are so consumed in it. The following contest is for the WWE Speed Championship. Introducing the challenger from London, England, weighing in at 197 pounds, Patrick Cox. Well, big opportunity for this young man, a former NXT North American champion. And we also know you're a big fan of him, Gail, because you never really liked this guy. I've actually grown on his new attitude as of late. So I finished part 2 of the Daima DLC. You fight Goma like 5 times. I hate how Goku was given Super Saiyan 4, but you unlock a cool Kamehameha called Zenkai Kamehameha. Did I ever play Bowser's Fury? Yeah, I played bits of that. I never fully finished it. Yeah, the way Goku gets Super Saiyan 4 is really dumb in Daima. The Namekian just gives it to him. The Namekian powers him up. I think one of the old Namekians like just grants Goku the power. It's really dumb. Because I remember people complained about that being an issue in Dragon Ball Super, like how Goku was just given Super Saiyan God, and how Goku's whole character is that he strives to earn his power-ups. But he didn't earn Super Saiyan 4 in Daima, it was just given to him by some elderly Namek. You fight Goma like 5 times. That sounds like fun. Fighting the same boss like 5 times. 5 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Well, here we go, 5 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Sean Legacy, the current champion, defending against the returning Paddy Cox. Or Patrick Cox, Paddy Cox, however you want to say his name. Hasn't been on TV for a while. Couple of times he's giant. Oh yeah, because he uses the third eye. Because he uses some mysterious third eye that makes him giant. Get up! Paddy sucks. Paddy sucks. Paddy sucks. Paddy sucks. Paddy sucks. The NXT Universe chanting Paddy sucks. Kiss my ass! You gits! Gits. Okay. Interesting word. Well, that is what British people say, apparently. And look at this now. And look at this now. Sean Legacy. Oh! A part of the WWE ID, but he actually finished up his WWE ID contract and full on signed an NXT contract. Good Lord! German suplex on the outside. Yeah, so you can pretty much say Sean Legacy is now officially a WWE superstar. He's definitely been very impressive. He's definitely impressed management to really earn a contract and a running knee into the corner by Cox. Here, 2.5 minutes remaining, and a big frog splash cover, and Legacy manages to kick out. And, oh, wow, nice. Nice Hurricane Rana. Nice Hurricane Rana by Cox. And now Cox sees his chance. British Destroyer! And there's the British Destroyer to win the title, and a kick out. He was given a task to bring the Speed title into Mutiny if he hopes to gain entry into the group, because Kelly wants his girlfriend Sarah Ponting, and a kick out at 2. 1.5 minutes remaining here. This is now trouble time here for Paddy Cox, looking for the shambles. But Paddy Cox with a great counter. And now Cox heads up to the top rope. And there it is, the final flash! Cox with the final flash on Legacy! New Speed Champion! I can see the fantasy, I so consumed in it. Here is your winner and the new WWE Speed Champion, Patrick Cox. Wow, big win there for Paddy Cox as he hoists up his second singles championship. He's a former North American champion, and now he has won the Speed Championship. Congratulations to Paddy Cox on becoming the WWE Speed Champion, dethroning Sean Legacy. What a return for Paddy Cox. What a way to come back. You win a title in your comeback match. Kelly, looks Paddy Cox won the belt. Awesome. Well, I guess he's in Mutiny. Good. Now Sarah has to win, and they both are in Mutiny. How do you feel about your hometown fans booing you, Kelly? People don't. I couldn't care less. Mutiny is all about strength and numbers. Carly, Bianca, I have to admit, when I put the two of you together, I said the two of you would make a great team. And I was right. Damn right you were right, Kelly. It felt good. It felt so good to pin Kendall Gray and teach Kendall Gray why I was always the better member of our tag team. I mean, if you two keep it up, maybe you can bring the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships into the group. We will keep piling on those wins, Callie. We're back. Well, Kelly obviously continuing her plans, and look who's joined us out here on commentary. The Lee sisters, Hermione Lee and her twin sisters Angela, the women's speed champion, and Essie Lee are also out here. Hermione, welcome. Hello, Joe. Hey, Gail, how you doing? We're doing good, girls. That title looks great on you. Well, Hermione, you're about to find out who your next challenger is going to be. Honestly, I couldn't care less who my next challenger is going to be, because I'm going to stomp them and beat them. Gail is a legend. You better show her respect. That's right, Tessator. I always show you respect, Gail. The following contest is a Fatal 4-Way number 1 contenders match for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya. Oh, Natalya getting a great ovation from the fans. Natalya is someone Dota barely uses nowadays. I think Natalya wrestles in NWA, because I saw that something where she wanted to wrestle in NWA. She's a real deal. She's a real deal. She's a real deal. She's a real deal. Zeta Steel over everything. She's Zeta Steel over everything. And her opponent, she is the real deal. Zeta Steel. Well, apparently it's Zeta Steel over everything. That is Zeta Steel's catchphrase, the real deal. 22 years of age, a promising young talent is Zeta Steel. My God, this girl is 22 years old and she's already so good. You can only imagine how much better she's going to get as the years go on. And her opponent, she is the Aussie natural, Sally Dennis. Oh, Sally Dennis made Daphne Shaw say, "I quit" at Summer Bash, and Daphne Shaw has not been seen since, and Sally Dennis has been taking advantage of that and has done nothing but poke fun at the whole situation. Look, she's just having a good laugh. And besides, she's got every right to brag. She made Daphne Shaw say, "I quit." Same with Roxanne. Also, man, she is so good for being so young. Yeah, I know. Destination unknown. Ruby Soho. And yet WWE doesn't take advantage of that. WWE doesn't take advantage of it. And introducing next, Ruby Soho. I've already beaten her. Why is she in this match? Well, apparently Ruby's only in this match because she is the former champion. Ruby, I was told, demanded a rematch from Kelly, but Kelly told her, look, there are no rematches. You got to earn. You got to earn your opportunities. Wow, that's coming from the woman that named Bayley the #1 contender for Red Velvet's NXT Women's Championship. Whoa, what did you just say? Bayley, I'm saying Bayley didn't earn her right to become #1 contender for Red Velvet's title, and Kelly named her #1 contender. Bayley did earn it. She won Team Mutiny that big match at Summer Bash. Exactly. Exactly, Joe. Don't get jealous of Bayley's talent, okay? What, so you three are now a part of Mutiny? Oh, no, we're not. Oh, no, we're not with Mutiny at all. No, we're not with Mutiny. We just respect Kelly. See, we respect Kelly. We may not be a part of Mutiny, but we absolutely respect her. She's a great boss. I just think it's clear-cut favoritism. Oh, look out! And Zeta Steele diving through the ropes, taking out Sally Dennis. You know, Zeta Steele actually was Kelly apparently earlier on in the show tried to get Zeta Steele to join Mutiny, and Zeta Steele shockingly told her no. She's like, look, no, Kelly. Look, Kelly, I respect you, but no, I don't want to be a part of your group. And she said it out of respect. Look at my Speed Championship and look at Hermione's North American Championship. It just feels just right to see us with championship gold. And that is exactly how it should be. Essie, tell me, what is it like having to not pander to the fans anymore? It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, Zeta Steele now taking down Ruby. The Aussie natural Sally Dennis. Going after the real deal Zeta Steele. I will be honest, I was definitely taken aback by Zeta rejecting Kelly's offer to join Mutiny. Because she has kind of been trying to... she's been pursuing. Oh! She's been doing some... it felt like she's been trying to pursue her way into the group for a while. Oh, but Natalya takes down Sally, and now Ruby now. Zeta Steele got knocked out by a bunch of brass knuckles brought in by Sally Dennis. But again, that's perfectly fine. That's legal in a match like this because it's no disqualification. Exactly. So you can't accuse anyone of cheating over there, Tessa Torre, you biased commentator. Look, I know how biased you are over there, Tessa Torre. I'm just doing my job, girls. I'm just doing my job, girls. Hey, wait a minute. What are you looking at, Zeta? I want that title back. I still haven't forgotten what you did. I still haven't forgotten you took my group. I took your group, Zeta. Well, that's a real shame, isn't it? Focus on the match. Sally sucks. Now Sally was looking for the natural disaster, and Natalya now going after Zeta Steele on the outside. That's what she get. Yeah, that's what Zeta gets for not focusing. Well, Zeta Steele has not forgotten that you took that Speed Championship from her, Angela. Well, good. It's glad that she doesn't have short-term memory. Well, it's nice to know that she doesn't, in fact, have short-term memory. Oh, Destination Unknown! Zeta Steel. Zeta Steel going after. And now going after Soho and Natalya taking advantage. Oh man, almost. And now Natalya, And now Natalya has Sally Dennis. Sally's in trouble. Oh no, come on. Oh no, Sally's in trouble. And now Steel occupied with, and now there's the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter, and she taps. Sally Dennis taps. Natalya is #1 contender. Zeta Steel was too occupied with Ruby and completely forgot about Natty. Natalya with the win, taps out Sally Dennis to the sharpshooter. Here is your winner by submission and the #1 contender, Natalya. Big win for Natalya. So the old lady is my next challenger. Natalya will be your next challenger for the NXT Women's North American Championship. I would not underestimate Natalya, Hermione. And Natalya and Hermione having a bit of a stare down as these two, as Natalya looks to bring some championship gold back to the Hart family. Mutiny. Role model. I want Randy to win the Fatal 4-Way, but I wouldn't be upset if Damien won. I've just got a feeling it's going to be Sami Zayn, because Triple H loves that guy. And he wants to make him a world champion. Because apparently we're now allergic to wanting Sami Zayn. We're allergic to good wrestling if we don't want Sami Zayn to be a world champion. According to all the smart alecks on the internet. God forbid people don't want something. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mutiny's role model, Bayley. Bayley is Mutiny's role model. Ding dong! Hello, Jacksonville! Your role model is here. Stop booing me! You bunch of sheep! You are all bums in Jacksonville! The only bum from Jacksonville that isn't a bum is the greatest boss of all time, Kelly Kelly. Last week, I was assaulted and attacked by somebody in the crowd who was known for her time in Stardom and World Series Wrestling, Xena! Well, Xena, now that you've been banned from the arena, you won't be able to do anything. So Red Velvet, in 2 weeks at NXT Fall Brawl, I will be the next NXT Women's Champion, because Mutiny having the NXT and NXT Women's Championships will be the greatest thing that has ever happened to this promotion, because Mutiny is the most dominant faction in all of NXT. And Red Velvet, stir it up, stir it up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, looks like the champ has heard enough. Red Velvet, the champ. Bayley, 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 please do us all a favor and shut the hell up. You know, you probably have the most annoying voice I have ever heard in my life. Velvet, 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 velvet. Thank you, Jacksonville. I appreciate it. Bayley, you probably have the most annoying voice I have ever heard in my life. And it's funny. And it's funny you're the #1 contender. I used to like you, Bayley. You were once a dream opponent of mine. And it's kind of funny that you're the #1 contender only because Kelly named you the #1 contender. You used to be a dream opponent of mine, but the old Bayley was anyways. But now you're just... But this Bayley is nothing but Kelly's bitch. Oh. Kelly's bitch. Kelly's bitch. Kelly's bitch. Kelly's bitch. Shut up, you sheep! I am nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch, Velvet. Velvet, you only just won that title. You only debuted a month ago. You should be grateful that Kelly gave you a championship match on your when you signed with NXT, because if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't even be champion right now. Yes. Yes, you are someone's bitch, Bayley, because you are also Damage Control's bitch. Oh. And do you want to know who you were the biggest bitch of? You were the biggest bitch of Mercedes. Oh, and Bayley with the right hand. Oh, and Bayley's heard enough. And now Velvet and Bayley going at it. Well, Bayley wasn't gonna deal with any more of that, and now a brawl is on between Velvet and Bayley. And here we go, a big brawl is on between Velvet and Bayley. And look at this, oh, there's the rest of Mutiny. Bianca Belair, Carly Bright, Ronda Rousey, and all the other girls. And here comes the rest of Mutiny. And here come the rest of Mutiny, and now Velvet getting ganged up. Velvet being ganged up on by the rest of Mutiny. Oh, wait a sec. Here comes Michelle McCool. There's Michelle McCool, who has also been dealing with Mutiny as of late. Now now a big brawl is breaking out between everyone who's been having issues with Mutiny. A big brawl breaking out in the middle of the ring. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, it's Xena! It's Xena! Xena's here! Xena's here! How did she get in the arena? Xena's here! And Xena attacking Bayley! Xena attacking Bayley! Xena jumps the barricade! How the hell did Xena get in the arena? Kelly kicked her out of here last week! Xena is here! The toughest bitch in Australia is here, and as she's cleaning house, she's cleaning out Mutiny. The toughest bitch in Australia is cleaning out Mutiny. and Ronda Rousey with a chop block to Xena's leg. And now the numbers game again, catching up to Mutiny. Get her! Make her pay! And now Xena now getting beaten down by the numbers game. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! Look who's back! Look who's back! It's Maxine Dupree! She's got a chair! Maxine Dupree's back! And now Mutiny retreating! And now Mutiny retreating as Maxine Dupree is here. Oh wait a minute! Bailey left all alone. Bailey's been left all alone in the ring, and now Maxine with the ankle lock. Maximum effect on Bailey. Bailey left all alone in the ring with Velvet, Maxine, and Xena. And now the rest of Mutiny pull Bailey out of the ring. And the rest of Mutiny pull Bailey out of the ring and save her. Maxine Dupree is back. And Kelly does not look too thrilled to see Maxine back. Kelly! Kelly, I trusted you. Maxine. I trusted you, Kelly. We all trusted you. But you turned your back on all of us. I want to fight you at Full Brawl. I'm retired. You can't fight me, Maxine. I'm retired. Oh, things are about to get even more crazier. Here comes William Regal. You know what? I like the sound of that. So how about this? It will be Maxine Dupree versus Kelly at NXT Full Brawl. What? I'm retired, Regal. I can't fight anymore. However, Kelly, I am giving you an opportunity to save yourself. If you don't want to be in the match, then all Maxine has to do next week is to beat your hand-picked opponent. Pick anyone to fight Maxine next week. If Maxine wins, the match is on. If Maxine loses, then the match will not happen. What do you say to that, Kelly? You know what, Regal? Fine. That sounds like a good idea. And I know just the person that will break your spirit, Maxine. I know just the person who will destroy you. Tracy Lara! Oh boy. I accept. Whoa, Maxine is accepting the challenge by Tracy Lara. Wow. Has Maxine lost her damn mind? Does she not know who she's up against? Man, oh man, what a chaotic scene here on NXT. Xena, who we thought was barred from the arena after her invasion last week, came here tonight and jumped through the barrier. She shouldn't even be allowed. She shouldn't even be here. She's not even contracted to WWE. And there is the Evolve Women's Champion Rachel Pierce stretching and warming up. She's getting ready for action against Sarah Ponting. If Sarah Ponting can defeat Rachel, then Sarah is in Mutiny. Patty Cox was successful earlier by bringing the Speed Championship into Mutiny. So can Sarah Ponting take down the Evolve Women's Champion? We're about to find out next. Talking about your football over there, you two. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. From Berlin, Germany, she is the Evolve Women's Champion, Rachel Pierce. Rachel Pierce defeated Lucy Wright, the sexiest woman alive, to win that championship. And now Rachel's got a tough task ahead of her against the big Aussie, Sarah Ponting. And her opponent from Logan City, Brisbane, Australia, Sarah Ponting. Man, oh man, I have completely... Man, it's been a while since we've seen Sarah Ponting. It's been a while since we've seen Sarah Ponting, but I've completely forgotten how massive this girl truly is. Yeah, I have... Yeah, we always talk about Hikaru Uzani and Tracy Lara as massive women, but we've forgotten about Sarah Ponting, 6'6". She is a whopping 6'6", a huge lady. Yeah, she is 6'6". She's a massive woman. Tracy Lara and Hikaru Uzani are also other of the largest women on our roster. And now Rachel trying to... Rachel obviously trying to wear down Sarah Ponting, but Ponting is obviously not gonna... Oh, that was not smart. And, oh man, what a vicious chop by Ponting, and a kick out by Rachel. Sarah sucks. Sarah sucks. Sarah sucks. And now Sarah, look at this, now wrestles down Pierce into a crossface. It gets her down into a crossface. Rachel gets free, and Rachel springs off the ropes with a springboard crossbody. Well, that's what she's got to do to try and keep Sarah down. She's got to use some high impact moves. Oh, look at this. She was looking for the piercing early. Good Lord, yeah, she was looking for the piercing early. Rachel was looking for the piercing very early on in this matchup. Rachel obviously wants to end this match as quickly as she can, but she is forgetting who she's in the ring with. She is in the ring with the big Aussie. Oh, look out. Oh, vicious clothesline. And a vicious clothesline by Sarah. And now Sarah obviously having her way with Rachel right now. Well, here's the thing. I think Sarah is just, if there's one thing I will say I do not agree with, and that is Sarah toying with Rachel. Oh yeah, that you can tell she's just toying with Rachel. I don't think that's a smart strategy. Rachel is not someone to is not someone to toy with. Well, that's the thing about Sarah. She really likes to play with her food. She likes to toy with her opponents. Australian Football League is our country. Yeah, that'll be starting up in like next month. Around about February, March. That'll be starting up soon. Why is Sarah Ponting big? Did I change her? She was always big. She was always a big girl. And now Rachel with a clothesline, and Rachel with another clothesline takes down Sarah. And now Sarah in trouble. Cover on Sarah for the win. Oh, and a kick out. And now Rachel. Uh-oh. Looking for a big kick. Oh, man. And Sarah with a nice counter. And Sarah avoiding. And Sarah showing her dominance. Showing off how dangerous she is. Uh-oh. Oh, look out. The Logan City. Oh, my God. A huge choke slam. She calls that the Logan City. Good grief. And there it is. Oh, Ponting bomb. Good night. And Ponting pins the Evolve champion. She's the pride of Logan City. She's big and super strong. And here is your winner, Sarah Ponting. Sarah Ponting has just defeated the Evolve Women's Champion. Jeez, look at this choke slam again off the top rope by Sarah Ponting. She calls that She calls that the Logan City. She calls that the greetings from Logan City. Big old choke slam, and then obviously the old faithful. Was that song for a football team? Yeah, that's the Brisbane Lions theme. Just reworded to fit Sarah Ponting. And then the big old Ponting bomb, the old faithful Ponting bomb, stacks Pierce up, and Ponting has defeated the Evolve Women's Champion. Bad luck out there, Sally. That damn Natty. Hey, you did good out there. You did good out there. So, Norman Burgoyne, you are my next challenger for my title, huh? You know, funny coming from you. It's funny coming from a guy from down under in Australia who went from being the NXT champion to now fighting for my title. Well, here's the thing, buddy boy. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let you take my title. I have worked too much and too far to lose this title. You want the name? You want the time and place? Well, I say NXT Fall Brawl. The two of us collide with this title on the line. And then you, Norman, will be sent straight to obscurity. Yeah. And then you can go back to playing with your alligators, your Crocodile Dundee. What she said. See you in 2 weeks. Well, Kevin Owens, the NXT champion, Kevin Owens has got his work cut out for him tonight. As he gets ready for our main event, he takes on Jacob Fatu. Big Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. Well, Kevin Owens better be ready, because this is about to be his toughest task since becoming the champion. Tas to Fatu. Do 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 wah. Do 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 wah wah. Do 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 wah wah. Do 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 wah wah. Dun 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 wah wah. Dun 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 wah wah. Dun 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 dun. The following contest is a championship contenders match. Making his way to the ring, Jacob Fatu. While Jacob Fatu makes his way to the ring, he's also been joining in this battle against the dangerous Mutiny. I mean, Jacob Fatu I will say, he has actually been a real help to Javon Evans and Sami Zayn, who have been dealing with Mutiny, and also Norman Burgoyne as well. Yeah, the big man, the big Samoan werewolf has been a great major help during this battle against Mutiny. Kelly has tried to convert Jacob a couple of times, but ultimately it's backfired on more than one occasions. Because Kelly knows having strong, powerful allies in her group is what makes them strong. That's why she's got Trent Lake and Tracy Lara, and now Sarah Ponting. She wants strength in numbers. And his opponent, representing Mutiny, he is the co-leader of Mutiny, Kevin Owens. Well, Kevin Owens and Bailey were once co-leaders, but ever since Kelly joined Mutiny in the most shocking tournament of events at Summer Bash, turning on NXT to join up with Mutiny, Kelly has kind of been taking over as leader of the group, barking orders at Owens, Bailey, and everybody else. She's kind of been the one giving the orders now. I guess you could kind of say Kelly was the secret leader of Mutiny from beginning. And here we go. Our main event, Jacob Fatu and Kevin Owens. Championship contenders match. If Jacob Fatu can knock off Kevin Owens here, he might find himself in line for the NXT Championship. Well, Fatu is a former NXT champion. He did start season 12 as the NXT champion. Don't forget that. He started out the season as champion, lost the title at Stand and Deliver to Trent Lake, thanks to interference from Solo Sikoa. And Fatu has been on a mission to get that title back. And now Kevin Owens sends Fatu into the corner. And now a cannonball. And Kevin Owens with the cannonball to Fatu into the cover. And now Kevin Owens has now gained the advantage here against Fatu. And this is where things can get a little bit dangerous. Even if you're the Samoan werewolf, you may be a big, strong man, but the thing is, Kevin Owens can hurt you really bad. Oh yeah, we can speak from experience. You can speak from experience. We've seen how dangerous Kevin Owens can be. We've seen him apron bomb so many superstars over the years. And Kevin Owens, wow! Kevin Owens was showing off some athleticism. Cover on for 2 and a kick out. Kevin Owens showing off some of that athleticism there. And Fatu with a headbutt. And Fatu with a flying headbutt. And oh! And look out! Oh, big Samoan drop. A big old Samoan drop, and now Fatu, and now Fatu building momentum. Uh-oh. Fatu looking for the moonsault. Oh, and Owens avoids it. Stunner on Fatu to win the match. Oh, and Fatu manages to kick out. Kevin Owens a little bit frustrated that he could not put the Samoan werewolf away. Oh, wait a second, he's got the steel steps. He's trying to, he was looking to try and use them on Fatu, but Fatu prevents that from happening. Fatu prevented Kevin Owens from trying to use any kind of underhanded tactic. Now Kevin again trying to mount any kind of offense. Big super kick. Kevin Owens rolls out of the ring. To try and create some separation. Now Kevin Owens, wait a second, has a steel chair and throws it at Fatu. Well, you knew that was going to happen. Fatu getting smacked in the dome piece with that steel chair right to the face of Kevin Owens. Ding, 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 ding. And now Kevin Owens now using that steel chair on Fatu. And now Kevin Owens using that steel chair on Fatu. Yeah, boys. Bouncy. Oh, here comes Bouncy Javon. And Javon Evans springs off the ropes and takes out Owens. And Owens rolls out of the ring. The chair bouncing right back into the face of the NXT champion as the NXT champion retreats. Bouncy Javon will meet Kevin Owens in 2 weeks at Fall Brawl for the NXT championship. Fatu back on his feet as Javon and Fatu stare down the NXT champion. Is Kevin Owens' title reign in serious jeopardy? Will Bouncy Javon Evans become one of the youngest NXT champions ever? Thank you for joining us, and good night.